In this video, I'm just going to showcase using a website, in this case, Pacdora, for creating your packaging mock-up. And I've logged in. It's a free login, although there's a free and paid version. And if I click on pricing, and if I click on monthly, you can see it's £26 a month. So it's not the cheapest. But let's go to mock-ups. And I've got boxes, I've got cans. Let's try a can. An aluminium can. There you go. And let's say, right, I'll click on this one and up it pops. I'll get my 3D model, scroll wheel in and out, left mouse click and hold. I can move it around, which is quite nice. And I can choose, on some of them, I can choose a different material. I can play around with them, lid, tab, etc. It's not a vast choice. But at any time, let's go to a container and let's try a coffee. There we go. I can change the layout, which is quite nice. And I can do a screenshot of this, or I can export it. But if I click on export, there you go. See, I will need a paid version. So a screenshot will be easier. But I've got the die line. Videos, which is quite nice, code, which you can use it for your HTML, your web page, share it, collaborate it. But you can see this is only a 2D export. This is not a 3D object, unfortunately. And if I click on render and export, you see it asks me to pay, which is a bit annoying. But it works quite well. Let's click on this one. And it's nice and simple and straightforward. If you don't pay, then you're stuck with the watermark, of course, and you'll have to do a screenshot. If you pay, then you can obviously download the JPEG and PNG as you saw, and the sort of animation. And on some of these as well, let's find a container. Let's find, actually, does it do it on this one? No. Some of the containers allow you to, okay, let's look at box. Open. It'll do an animation for an open. There we go. So let's look at this one. So when I look at the bottom, no, we haven't got it on there. I've seen it on a couple of them. Let's try this one with a proper lid. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. So at the bottom, you see it says open, which is quite nice. And you can see the folding going on and so on and so forth. So if you had a paid version and you exported the die line, you could then dump this into Illustrator and put the interior and exterior. You can see where the cuts and folds are and change it maybe. Although I don't think you can upload your own die line, but you can certainly use it and play around with it. And you can come here, you can see I'm clicking on this inside face. You can upload an image, or click on this one, or click on this one, and so on and so forth. You can see it highlights when I roll over, which is quite handy. And layout is quite good. Videos again. And if I go to 3D design, now this is, I've been having problems with this because you can see it's taking too long to load. But it works very well. And particularly if it's something that's just what you want. You see, it's logged me out for some reason. It's a bit weird. But if the carton here, if the box shape or the can shape or the cup shape is exactly what you want, then it works very well. But remember, there's a free and paid version. Pacdora is not the only one. There are others. But since this is a website, it gives you, these are templates. It gives you these templates, and you can only edit the templates the way they allow you. So you can change the sort of the width and height, etc. But if you want to add things like different cuts or whatever, it won't do that. At least I haven't found it. But go looking and have a look, and you can see for other mock-ups as well, not just packaging. We've got all sorts of things here as well. Let's go to tubes, and it works very well. So that's using Pacdora to make your packaging template.